What's up, y'all? It's Libby.
And Steven.
We are making this video because we have some things that we wanted to talk to y'all about, some things that we have done. There's a lot of explaining to do, so we wanted to do that and we wanted to do it together. So what we wanted to tell you guys is we're married. So we are actually married. Like, I am Mrs. Petrucci. This is my husband. I just love saying that now. Everybody has been asking about how wedding planning is going. I am just like, oh my gosh, I just want to tell you so bad. So yeah, we are married, and now we just want to tell you guys how this happened. Just like explain the whole process. This all started, I guess, back in August when I was overseas filming something and we were gone and not being able to communicate. The longest we've ever gone apart, and also talking, and it was so difficult. And so I think that that was part of the like pivotal turning point of like knowing that we wanted to spend the rest of our lives together.
But separately. We figured it out separately. So basically, she was overseas. I was here by myself with the dogs every single day. Outside of like playing a few video games and playing with the dogs and stuff, I didn't really know what I was going to do with all my time. I am a planner. She will tell you that. I like to figure out every single detail about everything. So I was like, obviously, I want to spend the rest of my life with her. So how am I going to propose? So I spent all this time basically planning this trip to Italy to propose. This was our second trip to Italy. So I was like, she might know it's coming, but I'm gonna throw a little couple curveballs in there. And
I did not know it was coming.
Yeah, so when she got home, she didn't know about the trip at all.
Well, no. Well, when I got off and got my phone back, but I was still not here when I found out.
Right.
So we were talking on the phone and I was like, oh my gosh, I do not want to travel for a long time. Like, I am so over all of this. I can't wait to just be home. And then he was like,
What
well,
about a 12-hour flight to Europe?
But it was to Italy and with him. So then obviously I was like, just kidding, I take that back. Let's go, let's do it. Then I kind of was like, I wonder what he's planning. Just because I knew I was already in this mindset of just thinking about him, knowing that I wanted to be with him forever. And I was hoping that he was feeling the same way.
Got back, we probably had like 2.5, 3 months before our trip. Conversations kept going on about like what we were gonna do on the trip, how we felt about each other and things like that. So it kind of changed from what I did in Italy to maybe like plus a few things.
We talked about eloping in Italy then, and it was in October. We were just like, let's go get married.
Yeah, we decided to get married. We went over there in true us fashion after a workout. Went and signed all the papers. Took a nice little picture with a blown
it was like a glass blown flower.
We were the first ones to do it.
Yeah, that's true. They had just gotten those flowers.
Orange Beach courthouse.
Yeah, and mind you, we moved from Nashville to Orange Beach in June of last year. We celebrated with our picture and pizza that night. We definitely made homemade pizza that night. It was the way we got to celebrate. We made it official before we went to Italy.
Yes. So the plan was obviously I wanted to give her a magical proposal that I knew she always wanted and deserved for that matter. So I'd planned this whole thing out. She didn't know about it. She didn't know about it the day of. I'm sure she had an inkling that like it was coming while we were there, but she never knew when. No. I told her that we were going on a tour. We got brought up in like a Uber Black. We
got there, we got up to this church that was on our list to go and see anyway, and then we walked up the steps. This was like literally the most beautiful view in Italy. Like the most beautiful view. I was just like blown away. I started taking pictures. I had my phone out, and then I was taking a picture turned away from him, and then I turned toward him and he just like grabbed both my hands and was like, this is where I want to propose my love to you. Oh, it was just so beautiful. He got down on one knee, and when I saw the ring, I was like, oh my gosh, just beauty everywhere.
I had two like secret photographers that didn't She didn't know about that part. They were like surprise photographers in the background, so.
So it really was the proposal of my dreams, and though we were legally married, it was something that I feel like every girl deserves some sort of proposal that encompasses your relationship with your significant other. And Italy is something super special to us, and he knew that that was going to be the place that he wanted to do that. And even though it was a little out of order, it still like made sense to us, and it's unique to us, and that's what we love and always want to encourage other people to do.
Yeah, you don't have to go with the status quo.
No.
Ours was a little unorthodox, but I think we checked all the boxes that we wanted to in the way that we wanted to. So that was the biggest thing. Is we did a little differently, but.
Yeah. So now what we want to do is have our proper celebration with our friends and family here in the States, probably in Alabama. And you know, we're working on planning that, but.
There are some bumps in the road.
Yeah.
So.
A few bumps in the road.
But we are still planning to do a celebration. Obviously, the planning of a wedding, as a lot of you know, there's a ton of things that you have to, and make sure everything's like aligned and figure out all the hurdles that you have to go through. So that's the process we're in right now. So.
And that's something that we're gonna talk to you about in the next video. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching this. Woo! We're married!
Pizza time.
Pizza time.